behind you, and then the other group's going to stay here with me in this gallery. We're going to take about 20 minutes and look around and talk about things, and then we're going to switch. So the group that's over here will go over to the next gallery, and then they'll come over here, and then we'll end our tour. And after the end of the tour, you're welcome to look around on your own and do things. And the focus of our museum is earth and mineral sciences. And so we focus on the earth, and we focus on things that make up the earth, rocks and minerals. And then we discuss research and how these resources can be used. And we'll talk a little bit about climate change. So does anybody have a question before we get started? Yes. What are minerals? Okay, we'll talk about that when we do the group.
Do you have like all different kinds of stones?
We'll see that as well.
Do you guys have any like skeletons like
We'll see that, yeah. One more question and then we'll go on the tour.
Are all the things here real?
All the things here are real. So that's the purpose of a museum, is to show you real things. And we'll get to touch some of them as well. Okay? All right, well, let's just go now and do the tour and save your questions. Now, if you have them, you can ask them on the tour.
Okay, my class will start here. Mrs. Cassidy's class will go with Julia. So my class, come on over here.
My class this way.
Hello. I'm videotaping. Give pictures. What the?
That's cool.
What is this? What is this?
I have no idea.
What is this?
That is algae, blue-green algae.
What's algae?
It grows with fish.
Savannah, take photos of this.
It looks so real.
Third grade, come on in here, put your listening ears on. That means your lips are zipped. Good here? Where are you guys from? We are from Round Hills Elementary School in Williamsport.
Ah, great.
Yeah.
And what's that?
Yeah, you're going to probably have all your questions answered if you're good listeners.
Let me give me a couple minutes to tell you about what this is. As Russ said, we have two galleries. This is our art gallery. And why on earth would a Museum of Earth and Mineral Sciences have an art gallery? Anybody know?
Has all these rocks and stones are art?
Well, that's a possibility, yeah. That's not bad. Anybody else have an idea? No? Well, we have a very unique art collection, and actually we're in the middle of changing our exhibit right now, so we don't have everything on the walls. But the art all shows extractive industries in Pennsylvania. That means coal mining, steel works, anything that comes out of the ground, our college dealt with, and that's what the paintings are all about. But before we get to those, I'm just going to point out some of the things in the cases. This first case over here, these are fossils, and these are fossils of coral. Coral nowadays is in the ocean. It used to be we were under an ocean. Yeah.
I found a fossil that had seashells on it.
Oh, very cool. Yeah. So is that here? Did you find it around here?
I found it.
Well, we used to be underwater. The entire state, this part of the country used to be underwater, and we were in the ocean. And so these fossils were live living coral once upon a time, and now we find them in here as fossils. In this case, this is also a fossil, but you can see in the green stuff in the jar, in the flask, that's blue-green algae. And it's just modern, everyday blue-green algae, but it will fossilize, and the slab behind it is fossilized blue-green algae, and that's called a stromatolite. And you can find those all over the world, but what it started out as algae, is little one-celled creatures, it's a plant, but it's one cells, and they stack up over time, and they die, and they stack up, and they die, and stack up, and it forms stromatolites as fossils. In these other cases, they're not quite finished yet, but everything in this case came from Antarctica. Yeah, so it was found, the bird expedition in...
Why isn't there anything? Why is that one
Look. That one is in Whitesnake because it's a piece of kernitite. Kernitite comes from New Mexico, where they used to, at atomic mom tested it. And it's infused sand, it's melted sand. Yeah, we do have diamonds. Nothing on display, but we do have diamonds. And the case behind me, or behind you guys, she might have left me. Hi. That's all different types of amber. You might have heard of amber with insects in it and all sorts of things. Well, amber comes in lots of different shapes and sizes and colors, and sometimes it has insects, and sometimes it has plant material, and sometimes it has nothing.
Okay, I'm sorry, can I interrupt you?
Yes.
Third grade. I want you to guys to listen. Okay? Right now, what you need to be doing is you need to be listening. You will have time to walk around and take pictures, but right now there's a lot of good stuff to be learned by listening